Hello everyone, my name is Andre and I like to bike since summer 2020. I've enjoyed biking to many beautiful and interesting places. I've been to mountains, hills, rivers, and I have met other bikers along the way. Today I want to talk to you about the basics before biking. Let's start with checking our bike. Check your tires, make sure it has the right amount of air. Typical mountain bike pressures ranges from 22 psi to 35 psi, generally with more air in the rear than the front. This is because more of your weight is on the rear, so it needs more support. And for number 2, test your brakes. It is important to check your brakes before riding your bike in order to lessen the speed or stop your bike. Number 3, make sure that you are comfortable with your seat height. The saddle is at the right height when your heel just touches the top of the lower pedal with your legs straight. Your crank should be right at the bottom of its stroke. If you have to tilt on one side of the saddle to achieve this position, then the saddle is too high. Number 4, make sure that the bolts are not too tight. When tightening the bolts, make sure it is not too tight. Make sure it's tight enough where the stem isn't going to move on you. Just keep in mind the material you're working with. Lastly, number 5. Check your chain, rear derailleur, front derailleur. Check for any rust or dirt. Make sure that it is clean. To ensure that a bicycle is shifting and accelerating well, the chain must be frequently cleaned and lubed. This will extend the life of the bicycle chain, and as well it is an important part of the bicycle maintenance. For best results, a bicycle chain should be cleaned monthly. And that's it for the basics before biking. Now let us move on to the basics on the road or trail. Whether you're riding solo or in a group, you need to alert these around you of your intended movements, like when you're driving a car and use light to communicate. Cycling hand signals serves as your indicators and brake lights. Number 2, throw your trash properly. Always keep our environment clean. Throw your empty plastic wrappers and plastic bottles in a trash can properly. Respect to other bikers. By simply waving at them is enough to show respect at bikers passing along the way. Thank you for listening. I hope you get the chance to go biking.